Hi everybody, today I will show you about how to use the module Psycopg2. Psycopg2 is a library for Python to connect to the database from the server. From the server, I write the code for in Python and update, insert, uh, delete query with the Postgres database. We open the new file by Python main.python and I import the PSI copy. So I install the PSI cop Postgres2 by install pip install, and it run from the Git repository. It download and install to the Python, and we use pip3 to install for Python 3 or later. Now I open this and run this command to start the Postgres database, and the -d is a directory. This is a directory to contain the database. L is log file, and this here is start. After start the database, I will see that I can enter now, and I can see the server is starting. I check the process which is in start or stop by searching grep Postgres, and I see that it is a process in the operating system, and I run this to connect. I list all of database, and here my database here is Postgres demo is my Postgres database. So I connect to this by using connect command. Now I connect it, and I dt to list all the table, and you can delete. I can delete from some table by open this. Preprint is a library for printing object in Python. It will print in beautiful form. I define a class mean database connection. This class will manage to insert, update, delete, and start a database. Now I can init by define the constructor. The constructor will connect to the database and first to the object connection. Here the database name is Postgres demo. I get it here. It is a Postgres demo database. The database name. The host is localhost, and the password is 123456, and the port is default port 5432. And this connection, the auto commit property will allow you to automatic commit the database after the running, after the SQL running. After the SQL finish running, you can affect to the database. So if it will have error, it will first to the accept. I define another method of create table, and we insert SQL command to create table. Now in main, I will run this file. So in main function, I create the database connection object. So after creating the object, you can call to the init property, and I run this. It is successful because it do not return to the exception. So it connect okay to the database now because it do not show this message. It do not show this message. So I can list on the table by press dt. So I will create a table with name pet. Define your pet, and 0 is the primary key. It lies a number, integer number, but the serial type is used for database. You do not need to use int, we use serials, and that I call the create table function, and I run this, and this is okay. Now we can check the database. So you can list here, you can see the pet table here. The pet table here is a table and owned by a user Hoàng ND, and this table is created by Python code. And now we can use this to create another table if we need. So we can define more function in this class by typing function here to insert new record. So I use the command of insert by insert into value, and the data I insert from the tuple. The new record is a tuple with record 0 is name, and the record 1 is age, is a 9, is age. So after executing, I can check in the database now to select star from pet, and no data here, and after run this, okay, I do not run the insert record, so comment here and call the insert new record here. I run this, and this is successful because it print out the insert command here by pprint to print as it's need. So I select, oh, I see that the database has been inserted one record, and it is a record inserted from this method. So the value is misa meow 5 is now 5. I insert new, and we run again, and we change now, and we insert more. After insert 2 times, we have 3 record, and we checking this. So we have 3 record with the ID is serial. Serial means an integer, but used in database, in Postgres database. So we could have another function in the database connection class by defining another command, another function. So I will define the function of query on to select star from pet. The query on is select star from pet, so the value will be fetched to the cache array, and the cache array is an array of record, and you can print out it by for cat in cache. You can print out as we needed by this for loop function. After calling query on from the object of database connection, and it will print out the result as you need. No print because we could do not call, so we call here by database connection dot query on. After calling this, I run, and this show all the record is a database now, as you see in the terminal. So it is easy to show by Python code by using Psycopg2. I define another object, define another function for this object by defining here depth update records, and we send an adapt to update the age where ID is 1. That is ID is 1. Where ID is 1, the age will become 10. We search for ID is 1, and we update the age for about 10. So I calling this by database connection dot update record, and run this. After update record, it successful, and we check now. You can see the first, so the the record with ID1 has been updated, and I query all now to see in the, and you see here the age has become 10. The age of ID1 is become 10, will become 10. So it is very easy to run by insert the SQL command. So with the drop table SQL command, you can delete all data in the table and delete the entire table. You define the string here as drop table command. Drop table command is a command that drop table path. Then you can call here my database condition dot drop table. You can run this. After run this, I can see it gets successful, no error. So I can say like, oh, now the path does not exist because it is dropped. So I see no path command. So this is it has dropped it. This is about this tutorial. Thank you very much for watching.